Of a new time. All armed actors on the ground maintain good conduct, law and order, protect civilians, and preserve public institutions. Let me urge all Syrians to prioritize dialogue, unity, and respect for international humanitarian law and human rights as they seek to rebuild their society. I said yesterday, the realities on the ground are changing all the time. And of course, as we are... Good question. I think we're all asking the same questions today, and frankly, I have no more information than you have. Are changing all the time. And of course, as we are speaking, we are seeing the situation on the ground has changed dramatically. Obviously, the fact that HTS is a listed group creates challenges. It's extremely important that, as I said, that we now see on the ground a development that proves that we can achieve, a transition to what I hope will be a democratic future for Syria. And here we are following, of course, extremely closely what is happening on the ground with all armed factions. And then there are certain procedures in place that will have to be followed if they are to be delisted. That is a process that I'm not in control of, but obviously we will continue to work to try, as I said, to make sure that we have as an inclusive process as possible. But let me be honest, this is work in progress.